The complete story of the ancient Egyptian empire. Long ago, beside the slow and patient Nile, the ancient Egyptian world unfolded in quiet harmony. The river moved gently through warm land, bringing life with every calm rise and fall. Small villages rested along its banks, where people worked slowly under the open sky. They planted, they harvested, and they watched the sun travel across the day. Time felt unhurried. Stone temples and simple homes stood in peaceful balance with sand and water. Life followed steady rhythms, guided by nature and soft belief. As years drifted by, great kingdoms formed without haste. Pharaohs ruled with the quiet weight of tradition, seen as guardians of balance and order. Tall monuments rose from the earth, built stone by stone with patient hands. Pyramids rested beneath the stars, silent and enduring. Art, writing, and rituals flowed gently through daily life, honoring gods, ancestors, and the unseen world. Every action felt connected, like threads woven slowly into one long, continuous story. In time, the empire softened and changed, as all things do. New rulers came, and old ways slowly faded into memory. Yet the desert kept its calm watch, and the Nile continued its endless journey. What remains is a feeling of stillness, carried through ruins and quiet carvings. The ancient world rests now, wrapped in sand and moonlight, breathing softly through history, as everything grows quiet, and the night holds on a little longer. As the quiet centuries continued, the land remained wrapped in steady sunlight and long shadows. The Nile still flowed with calm purpose, touching fields and stone steps alike. People moved through their days with patience, trusting seasons they had always known. Priests whispered prayers in cool temples, where lamps glowed softly against carved walls. Stories of gods and stars drifted gently through the air, offering comfort and meaning without hurry or fear. The cities breathed slowly, never rushing. Markets opened with the morning light and closed as evening cooled the sand. Craftsmen shaped wood and stone with careful focus, letting each moment guide their hands. Scribes traced symbols that moved like quiet thoughts across papyrus. Life and belief were woven together, simple and deep, like a slow river song that never needed to rise in volume to be heard. Over long stretches of time, change arrived as softly as dusk. Powers shifted, borders softened, and voices grew faint. Still, the land remembered. Columns stood in silence, and statues watched the stars without moving. Wind passed gently through broken halls, carrying echoes of calm devotion. The ancient world settled into rest, not lost, only quiet. It remains there still, resting beneath the night sky, waiting peacefully. As the darkness grows warm and still, the long river continued its gentle path, shining faintly under pale stars. Along its edges, the land seemed to breathe in slow, even rhythms. Palms stood quietly, and the desert rested without sound. Night after night, the sky turned above the earth, steady and unchanging. People looked upward and felt small, yet comforted, knowing the heavens followed calm patterns. The world felt held in balance, neither hurried nor loud. Within cool stone walls, memories lingered like soft echoes. Painted figures remained still, telling stories without words. The past lived quietly in colors, lines, and careful shapes. Time passed, but it did not rush. Generations came and went like gentle waves, leaving no sharp trace. The land accepted everything with patience, holding moments softly. The way sand cradles a footprint until the wind slowly smooths it away. Now only silence speaks. The river flows on, unbothered by years. The stars remain above, calm and distant. What once was busy has become peaceful. What once was spoken has settled into quiet knowing. The ancient land rests beneath the open sky, wrapped in cool darkness and endless time. Thoughts slow, breaths grow deeper. Everything becomes still as the night stretches softly onward, and the calm remains, unbroken and kind. The desert lay wide and open, glowing faintly beneath the silver light of the moon. Sand dunes curved softly, shaped by patient winds that never hurried. The air felt cool and steady, carrying no sound at all. Far away, stone ruins rested where hands once worked slowly and with care. Nothing asked for attention. Everything simply existed, calm and complete, as the night watched over the land. Within these quiet spaces, time seemed to loosen its grip. Shadows moved gently across columns and worn steps. The past did not feel distant here, only quiet. It lingered like a soft breath, warm and familiar. The land remembered every footstep, every prayer, every calm moment shared beneath the sun. Yet it held these memories without weight, allowing them to rest in stillness. Above it all, the sky stretched endlessly, filled with steady stars. They shimmered without effort, just as they always had. The world below settled into deeper quiet, untouched by urgency. Thoughts slowed, like water easing into a gentle pool. The ancient land remained peaceful, held between earth and sky. Nothing needed to happen. Nothing needed to change. The night stayed soft and unbroken, carrying everything gently forward into silence. The ancient land rested deeply now, wrapped in cool air and endless sand. The Nile moved on with its familiar calm, reflecting faint starlight as it passed. Nothing stirred along its banks. Stone and water shared a quiet understanding. The night felt wide and gentle, as if the world itself had slowed its breathing. Every sound had softened into stillness, leaving only peace behind. Old temples stood beneath the sky, calm and untroubled by time. Their walls held quiet memories, not heavy, not loud, only present. Moonlight touched carved faces and smooth pillars, then drifted away. The desert accepted everything without question. Wind moved slowly, careful not to disturb the silence. The past rested easily here, like a story already told, no longer needing words. Above, the stars remained steady and kind. They watched without judgment, shining softly as they always had. The land below settled into complete calm. Thoughts grew light and unimportant. The long journey of history faded into gentle darkness. Nothing remained to be held. Nothing needed to be remembered. Only quiet stayed, deep and comforting, stretching endlessly through the night. Good night,